Hello. It's good to have you here with us again at Spirit at Work. And our program today, our guest is Marianne Boland, someone I've known for a number of years now, and we want to welcome her to our show. Good to have you here, Marianne.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
I know that currently you're doing some work at St. Bernard St. Mary Parish.
I am.
And also I know that you've had a varied work resume, and you've also been to a lot of different countries, just a real varied background.
Right.
Tell us a little bit more about yourself and some of what's gone on in your life.
Well, I've been very blessed, really, because my husband worked for B.F. Goodrich Chemical Company, and he joined the international department, and our family moved to Australia for 7 years, and to Holland for 5 years, and to Hong Kong for 4 years. So we had a long opportunity to visit a foreign country and to really get involved with the people and what is going on in those different places. I had jobs in many of those countries, in many jobs, different jobs, at different times. And it was just a great experience and a great learning experience.
This question emanates from my wife, not me. You know, I've known you, and believe me, we're not trying to age you here when I ask this question, but you've been involved at so many levels of the community and leadership, Akron, the not-for-profit world. You've worked with any number of people in addition to your international experience, too. My wife, I asked her, what would you ask Marianne Boland? And she said, well, would you ask Marianne what keeps her going?
What keeps me going? I just love life and I love work. I have a wonderful family. They're busy, active. I love a challenge. Ask me to do something and I'm on it because I want to get it done and find out what the end result is. And I think just loving life and counting my blessings every day really just keeps me going, because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but I want to be there. And if I have a job to do, I've just got to do it until it's done. And I don't know, I love life. That's basically what it's all about.
That emanates just by who you are. I guess I want to ask you, too, a little bit, going back for a moment, about those varied experiences around the world. How would you say overall that sense of being in a number of different cultures influences who you are today, how you look at it, the United States, how you look at the world?
Well, I certainly have learned a lot of negative things about the United States, which weren't really even true, because I was the only American in that vicinity, and they said what they were thinking. And I hope that I could make a difference for all of those people, that they could say, well, I knew an American that wasn't loud and, that did, was kind and so forth. And but the main thing that I learned from the whole experience is that people are the same everywhere. You go out for a Sunday walk, whether it's Australia, Hong Kong, Holland, you find that everybody is out there with their children. They want to go to the park. They love the sunshine. They want the best for their kids. They want to succeed in their work. And they're all the same. We're all the same, no matter the color of our skin or our language that we speak. This is the thing that I came away with, that I really appreciate people for who they are and where they come from very, very much. And so I really am really happy to have had that experience.
How has that somewhat universal experience influenced what you've been able to do locally here in our community?
I know that in foreign countries there isn't as much nonprofit work that is being done and so forth. And I've been a volunteer since I was 14 years old, when I became a candy striper at St. Luke's Hospital in Shaker Heights. And so I had my eyes open to doing volunteer work and so forth. But overseas, This is not a common thing. This is something that the American community would do, or even the British community would do, but not so much the locals. They are kind and they are helpful, but they take care of their own in a very sort of different way than we do in America. There is kindness and giving and sharing, but I do have the more Americanized version of wanting to give back to the community, and I've been blessed to be able to do that in many ways.
Well, I know, being aware of all your work here, you come with that sense and you bring that sense to people, a sense that we've been so deeply blessed. Like you said, you love life, and we simply want to give back,
exactly.
Not because we have to or you're supposed to, but because we want to.
Right, exactly.
Well, thanks so much. We'll be right back in a few moments to rejoin Marianne and hear more of her life journey.